I think I've got it now. I just typed in, I want to feel bad, I want to feel bad, I want to feel bad. I just wrote that 5 times.
That's not going to give you good results.
I'm just going to type in, I don't want to be able to read through the tears that I will cry. I want to feel worse about humanity, please, Google. Insert Twilight joke here. I know what you are. Foul, shiny. The vampires in Salem's Lot are much more monstrous.
Coming for your head! Coming for you, Peter! Here I come, Peter! Here I come! I'm coming for you! I'm coming to do what I should have done a long time ago!
Oh my God, and he's British too! Colonizer as well!
I'm not a colonizer.
Prove it. And he did Brexit. He did Brexit.
I didn't do Brexit.
Hello everyone, how are you? Can you hear me okay? Let me make sure everything's good.
I'm here.
Yes, Hot Llama. I know that's you. Let me just move this up a little bit.
Hello there.
Hey, Rachel. How you doing? Everybody? Give you a quick preview of my bald head. I have to lean in. I wish there was a more elegant way that I could do that. Oh, you saw that intro where, that was the last time I was at the library sale, or the last time, and someone asked me. Hey, Betty, what's going on? Someone asked me, since it's Fedakov.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend. Hey, Fedakov, what's going on? Someone asked me, since it's Women's History Month, are you excited to pick up any books by female authors?
Hello.
Hey, yo, Babsy. How you doing? And obviously I love female authors, the like N.K. Jemisin, Robin Hobb, but do you know when you're asked the question, and I spoke about this in the video, but when you're asked the question and you put on the spot, I think Billy, what's his name? The guy Billy on the Street, he went up to a woman once, just with a microphone, and he just went, "Name a woman," and she was like, and he goes, name a woman, and he's just putting the mic in her face, "Name a woman," and she's going, I can't. She couldn't think of a woman, and I was afraid that was going to happen to me. As soon as she said it, my mind started racing, and I was like, and also the whole line was all women. Like, there's not that many dudes that are going to the library sale, unfortunately. And so she goes, "Well, Women's History Month coming up," and it was all on camera and everything. And I went, yeah. She goes, "Anyone you're looking to pick up, any female authors?" And I just went, and I was calm on the outside, but inside I was sweating bullets. I was like, think. Don't look like a misogynist. Don't look like a misogynist. And then I was like, Octavia E. Butler. We're reading Parable of the Sower, and I would love to pick up a copy of Parable of the Talents. My book club is reading Octavia E. Butler. And they were like, "Oh, you got lucky this time. Yeah, saved. Yeah, name a woman. Hey Betty, hey Skunk, hey Rachel, Ilendil, Fader Call, Hot Llama, and Skunk again. How you doing, everyone? Skunk says, if I was asked that, I would have said Michelle Paver. Easily my favorite female author. Is that right? Oh, cool. You got that one in your back pocket. Yeah, I mean, I've got lots of female authors that I love, but I think it's just like, it's like if someone comes up to you and goes, name a movie, and you just go, like any movie, yeah, just any movie, and you're just like, and it's like everything is competing to be at the forefront of your mind, so you can't get anything out. That's what I was worried about, really, but yeah, it happens sometimes, especially with me, like how bad I am with names. It happens all the time. Names of anything, names of movies, names of songs, names of people, books, video games. All the time I forget them. Yeah. But today we are going to be playing Alan Wake, and I'm really excited for it. It's day 3, episode 3, because this is told in an episodic way, right? All of the chapters are all split out. So, and each one of them seems to last about 2.5 to 3 hours. So that's really exciting. Another thing that's really exciting today is I released a video of my top 10 books of all time. Excited / nervous. I just checked the stats on the video, and I don't know if you know this, but on YouTube, when you post videos up, it presents you, every time you do it, it presents you with a league table of your previous 10 videos, right? So it's not like your best performing videos of all time. It's just the last 10 that you've uploaded, and that includes everything, right? The weekly recaps and the fiction roulette and all that kind of stuff. It includes everything. Well, anyway, and then it kind of ranks them. Like, this is how this video is doing in comparison with the other 10, the previous 10 videos. And right now it's sitting in number 1, way in number 1. Like, a big distance. There's a cluster of the other 9, and then this one is. So I'm really happy about that. I always get really happy when that happens, and really sad when I get a number 10. Like, this is of the last 10. This is the worst performing video that you have had. Hey, it's either the Lee 16884 or it's Theely, but either way, thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate you very much. Yeah, Elendil, it's such an easy question that your brain just stops working. I know, because it's more, I think what it is, there's more pressure on you to get it right, because it's so easy that you look stupid if you get it wrong. So then you just freeze, Oh, you like the video, Rachel? Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. You like... people seem to like it. That's really good. Yeah. I mean, I feel a little bit vulnerable sometimes when I post up those kind of videos, because I think to myself, like, my top 10. Some people might look at it and go, man, I've been watching him all this time. I thought he knew what he was talking about when it comes to books, and he likes all this basic crap, because... unfortunately, there's no Dostoevsky on there, There's no Steinbeck on there. There's a Dickens. There's a Dickens, so that's good. I've got a couple of classics on there. I didn't include Wuthering Heights, although that actually has potential to be in my top 10. I just read it too recently. So at the end of the year, or the beginning of next year, I'll make sure to update my top 10 of all time. And yeah, maybe Wuthering Heights will be on there, honestly. It's a very good chance that it will be. So yeah, late but here. Listen, you arrive in your own good time. You take your time. You don't need to worry about my schedule. But yeah, no, thanks so much for joining us. I hope you have some fun here. Fedorkov says they're your top 10. No one else's. Exactly. And the thing is, like, sometimes it confuses me a little bit because people will say, oh, you haven't got this book in your top 10. You haven't got this book in your top 10. How can you not have, you know, and they'll just be listing, you know, the best books of all time, basically. But to that, I always think, well, if that's what you're looking for, why don't you just Google it? Like, why don't you just Google like best books of all time? And you are going to see East of Eden. You know, you are going to see like all of these classics. And it's not that I didn't like East of Eden. I thought it's fantastic. But I'm just talking about to my personal tastes with everything that I like, you know. What is it that I most enjoyed? And that's really what it comes down to. What did I have fun reading for one reason or another? And there's a multitude of reasons that I like books, like just like all of you as well, you know. But yeah, I think it's not interesting. It's not interesting if you just join me and I'm like, oh, I like East of Eden and the Brothers Karamazov and do you know what I mean? Like Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights, just like all of these books from the 1800s, you know. Oh, I like James Joyce. I like, you know, it's yeah, okay. So you like what are often considered to be the best literary masterpieces of all time. That's a snooze fest. That's not interesting to me. So yeah, it's all subjective. I mean, if they're your favorite books, fair enough. You know, like the great books. But yeah, everyone's different. The Lee says previously on Alan Wake. That's my Alan Wake voice. Previously on Alan Wake. Fedorkov, I've got plenty of top 10s on my TBR, so yeah, people are different. Everyone's different, exactly. Taste subjective, that's right. Yeah, you're right, Ilandel. Human nature, human relationships, connection, people making sacrifices for one another, all that kind of stuff. Like, I as I was watching it back and I was editing it, I was thinking to myself, oh, this is like a theme that seems to be running through a lot of these books is a little bit of light in the darkness, you know? That to me is what I think is what I think I really like, when everything just seems so dark and dismal, but there's just a little bit of hope that people hold on to, and sometimes they see it through and sometimes they fail, but yeah, I just find that very touching in literature, you know. And thanks so much, Rachel's Reading Life, for the gifted sub. Really appreciate that. That's very nice, very kind. So yeah. Don't worry, I am going to start the books. The book. I am going to start the game in a minute. Yeah. Skunk says, if I release my top 10, people would go, yeah, what the fuck? Exactly. Yeah, you like those books as well, Linda? Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I'm a people person, so I like it when people are just doing their best in difficult circumstances. And talking about doing their best, I'm going to do my best today when we play Alan Wake. Fedorkov says, so Alan Wake, I've been playing along, finished episode 3 last night. I've played the game before and I remember so little, and that's a good thing. Yeah, that's good. It's good diving into it, right? It's good diving back into it. And some games, some books, you hope for that kind of thing. You hope that, oh, I'd love to just be able to wipe my memory and just experience this for the first time. There's lots of books I'd like to be able to do that with. So, here we go. Oh, also, I forgot. I've got these little headphones. I have over-the-ear headphones. I think I mentioned it last week. Or the other day, I guess. But I couldn't hear myself speak, and that's really distracting. That's really, really distracting when you're talking like non-stop. But this is good. I can hear the game nice and clearly. Can you all hear the game okay or not really? Can everybody hear the game? Can everybody hear it? It's just music at the moment. You don't hear it. Oh no, it's this thing again. All right. Listen, everyone, be careful because I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. And remember last time I did this, it had a really loud noise. Scared a lot of people. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try and do it again. Yeah, jump scare time. Everyone, just be ready. Maybe turn your volume down a little bit because I think I see the problem. So let's just... Sorry, everyone. This is so annoying when this happens. All right, for some reason, it doesn't work when I put the headphones in today. Doesn't work when I put the headphones in today. Oh, I know the reason. I know the reason. It's okay. It's all right, guys. We got it. Everyone can hear it now? You can hear it now? Yes. All right. That's all right. I learned a lesson. That's good. We got it, guys. And thanks so much to Babsy for the 100 bits. Really appreciate it. Jay, the IT dude. Yes, that's me. It's the IT crowd. All right, so let's continue the game. Episode 3. Rachel is reading life. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it, Rachel. Very nice. We got a hype train going. That's cool.
Previously on Alan Wake.
All right, previously
Alice
on
has
Alan
been
Wake.
kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is the
Barry.
manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh yeah, remember Rose is acting all weird. Episode 3.
How the
Ransom.
hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
Okay.
Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph.
Hey, Randolph.
I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh?
Heard
I
of
heard
me?
on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
All right. When does Rose not act weird? I know. Yeah, what a limp. I know, he looks in pain, right?
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part.
Yeah.
All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady.
Oh, yeah. I know Cynthia
What,
Weaver.
the lamp lady?
Lamp
She can
lady.
be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
That's why she's acting that way. Because she knows you have to keep the lights on.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer.
All right.
You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just
yeah.
here to talk to her,
I
pal.
do mind, actually. Well, you a keeper. You a keeper, mate. It's my own business. Thanks for showing me around. Let me make sure there's no manuscripts around here. All right, let's go see Rose. See how weird she's acting. Or what variety of weird she's acting today.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
We got lobotomy, Rose.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's...
Oh, here we go.
Barry! What?
Oh, no.
What?
I'm your biggest fan. That's what she should have.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
She is like an Annie Wilkes, this one.
Turn the light on.
Alright.
Back to work, boy.
Back to work, boy. That's my wife whenever I sit down for 5 minutes. Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress, I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Okay.
She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
All right, cool. I like the way that this blends like gaming and literature, but we got a super fan on our hands. That's sad. She's too old to be doing that, and she Rose. How old do we think Rose is? This is Rose's bedroom? I think she's too old to be doing all that nonsense. What a shot of TV Alan looking at him. Yeah, that was cool. I like that. What other kind of book she got? Oh, it's just nonsense. Focus. Web M. Medicated to hate. Okay. What about over here? Believe of Change. Man, this is AI books if I've ever seen them. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh, it's my boy.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Alright. Come on, lightweight.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Alright, Barry. Oh.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Man, she's been hypnotized. Cooking with corn. 72 tasty recipes. Return to Sender. It's the name of his Alan Wake's, one of Alan Wake's books. All right, Barry, I'll leave you here, mate. Oh, here we go.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
All right.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime.
Why'd you know a normal bedtime?
And called the sheriff's station.
Shouldn't know people's normal bedtime. You creep. Alright, let's go get the car. I like that we get these little manuscripts. They're a pretty nice touch, I think. It either tells us, it either gives us a new perspective within the story, like that, or sometimes it gives us a preview into what is about to happen. Oh look, we're gonna hear our friend. Let off some steam, baby. My cousin Ricky just said. I don't know what that is. Did you see that notification pop up on the screen? That was from my cousin.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts. punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
KBF-FM.
Hi, it's Walt Snyder. What's on your mind, Walt? Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just... Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
All right, Judgy.
I had a, argument with Danny. You know Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well... I heard something like that, Walt. Yeah. Well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
All right.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt? I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go. Well, Walt, maybe... No, thanks, Pat. Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Okay. What are they talking about? Just the clouds in the sky? You know, that radio show reminds me of, is it called Welcome to Night Vale? That podcast where all the weird happenings are going on around the town. It's kind of fun. And yeah, you're right. The manuscripts are a nice touch. The radio, the TV show. What's the TV show called again? Night Springs? Is that what it's called? I'm just searching everywhere because I like to make sure I've got as much ammo as possible. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Night Falls? Is that what it's called? Night Falls? Yeah, that's good. I just want to make sure I've got as much ammo as possible because, as some people have already witnessed, I'm not like the greatest gamer of all time. I'm pretty mid, so I need all the help that I can get. By the way, how'd you like my Gen Z slang? Mid. I'm starting to pick it up now. Been watching a couple of streamers to see what they do. I'm not intentionally picking it up. I'm not cringy like that. But you know, you just pick things up when you just hear them over and over again. I'm pretty mid. Oh look, there's.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
I'm gonna get what?
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
Yo, for what? For what reason?
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
For what reason?
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
I gotta go. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, I know I'm live on YouTube as well at the moment. I appreciate you watching. I hope that you're enjoying the show. If you want a more interactive experience, then you can come over to Twitch, where I'm chatting away with the people that are live over here. But if you're happy just to watch, then that's cool as well. Oh, and if you want to join the Discord, I'll send a link to the Discord a little bit later, and that's where we're trying to build like a little secondary community, you know, outside of Paperback Journeys, trying to build a bit more of a gaming focused community.
Oh, damn.
where we can talk about all our favorite games and stuff like that. I want to start doing some. More gaming. Sorry, I'm a little bit unfocused at the moment. Just trying to see if there's anything around that I should be looking for. Video essays, you know, like voiceover video essays with footage from the game and stuff like that. I'm gonna do a Silent Hill 2 one. I'm just trying to break everything down in my mind at how I want to talk about it. And then I'll probably do one for this as well, Alan Wake. Yeah, Alan Wake does get tired so easily, too easily. But like other people said, he's a writer, you know? He's probably, yikes, look at that. What? Agent Nightingale. What's that over there? Wait, let's listen to this.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. Can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
Right.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
Ah, man. Oh, wait. Okay, every time I walk away, there's more information.
All units are advised the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
All right, all done? Okay, I think there's a manuscript over here. Alan gets tired so quickly, man. I think a lot of people were saying that because he's a writer, he probably just survives on like coffee and cigarettes, you know. So that's probably why he's not. I can't imagine him doing cardio, much like myself. And then Hot Llama says, "Oh, after Alan Wake 2, you should play the Uncharted series." I've actually played the Uncharted series. Incredible games, a lot of fun. It's like playing an action movie, ain't it? I really, really liked them. I like all the characters. I played all of the Uncharted games as well, from the earlier ones all the way up to Uncharted. I think it's just Uncharted 4, right? And I also played Lost Legacy. I really liked all of those games. They're nice and quick as well, aren't they? But yeah, they're fantastic. And it's funny because when I was playing that game, there's this thing. I'm not going to spoil it, right? But there's this kind of car chase thing, this really epic car chase, and it just looks incredible. And there's in this one particular scene, there's just very little that you as the player have to do. You know, it's like one of those where it's very cinematic, and you just have to push X, and then he just does this incredible thing. You push left, and he dives for a window. It's all really amazing. It looks great. And funny enough, my wife was sitting next to me while I was playing that part. And then so I was just like, X. And he's doing all this amazing stuff on the screen. And my wife's going, "How are you doing that? Wow, you're so good. Like, you're so good at this game. It's incredible what you can do." And I was like, and I don't think she was gassing me up. She was like really impressed because she's not a gamer, you know? So she has no understanding of what's happening. And she thinks that I'm making him do all this amazing stuff. And I was just sitting there like, yeah, well, you know, I got quick reflexes, you know?
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, It opened its eyes.
We're going to see a very scary thing, I think, today. Barbara Jagger's skin slipped fitfully in the dark place. Yeah, we're going to see Barbara Jagger.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said.
Pretty girl.
Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Hey, Misty. How you doing? Uncharted's like playing a summer blockbuster. I know, it's so good. But, and you know what's funny? I watched the movie. I didn't really like it that much. And you know, I like Mark Wahlberg and is it Tom Holland? I think his name is. I like him, but I didn't. Tom Holland is nothing like what I thought Nathan Drake was like. Nathan Drake, in my mind, is 30s, mid 30s, and kind of big, you know. And Tom Holland just looked like a little kid. I was like, it doesn't look like Nathan Drake. That looks like young Nathan Drake. Oh, look, a big flare over there. They're sending out a search party for me. Yeah, movie fell short. Yeah, it wasn't for you. Yeah, I didn't really like it that much. It's a shame as well, because there's a lot of potential, right? You've got to escape the police. What the hell is that? What's that? Whoa! Oh no, there's a copper up ahead. Oh no, there isn't a copper. You can hear them all screaming. I can't see what's happening to them.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Not a monster.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer
Geek?
took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
She's like, that little geek. Have you seen him? He wears a tweed jacket. All right. Don't forget the elbow pads. I don't think he's a geek. He's kind of like a edgy. He's like a little edgelord. Yikes! Gotta go. Come on. Get your cardio good.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run.
Oh no. What? Is there something else after me? Did I miss something? What did I miss? I think something took out the helicopter. I didn't see it. Man, his cardio is really awful, though. You're right. What happened?
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Oh, yes. My mate Bernie Sanders. Remember that bloke who looks like Bernie Sanders? The radio DJ.
got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on! Sit down and give me that. Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Nightingale.
I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Like, how good would an Alan Wake movie be? If they did it right, it would be so good, wouldn't it? Are there any talks about an Alan Wake movie coming out? Is there seriously no gun or anything for me to grab either? Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Oh, the Lee says Alan is a pro at finding himself alone in the woods at night. I know. He's the undefeated champ. Yeah, that'd be so good, wouldn't it? I'd be excited. If that got announced, I'd actually start getting really excited. Which actor should play Alan? Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question. I don't know why, but my head went to John Hamm, but I think Alan Wake's younger than John Hamm. Keanu Reeves might be good at it as well, but I know Keanu Reeves is probably even older than John Hamm. All right, let's think of younger actors. I don't know. Who do you guys think? Tom Hardy. Oh, Tom Hardy, mate. I
imagine that
my
the
man
broadcast
crush.
tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
What?
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
All right. Oh, look, we can turn this on.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Yikes. All right. Have I seriously still not got a gun or anything? Oh, here we go.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Oh, I see. It's like a timer. Tom Hardy. Yeah, Tom Hardy would be pretty good. I really like Tom Hardy a lot. He's underutilized. Tom Hardy takes some bad jobs. He's in some really fantastic movies as well, but I feel like he needs to be a bit more picky about the jobs he takes, because he's underrated, I think. Yelendale says, a live-action Alan Wake movie and TV series are currently in development as of late 2024, produced by Remedy Entertainment and is that Annapurna Pictures? Is that how you pronounce it? While a full-length feature does not exist yet, a short live-action prequel series titled Bright Falls was released in 2010 to promote the first game, is what the internet says. Great. Maybe we'll have to watch that. That'd be kind of fun to watch. In the second game, you see the voice actor is who the whole character is based on. Ika Vili. Cool. He's the entire character model. Okay. Wicked. Hey, Coherence. How you doing? Yeah, Tom Hardy's so good, man. Now I'll be disappointed if it's someone other than Ikavili. You guys know I'm real bad with names, right? So let me just look him up. You know I'm really, really terrible with names. Is he quite well known, or is he just mostly known for Alan Wake? Oh, he's a French actor. I do know this guy. Oh, and he was in Bright Falls in 2010. What you were just talking about? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, just do him. All right, let's do this generator again. I didn't know it was on a timer. All right, now we gotta run. Do you know what? I probably had to point. I had to point it there beforehand. Oh, it destroyed the gate. Okay. Okay. But didn't I just let out whatever was trying to get me? Like, you know what's so funny? I don't know what it is, but sometimes this camera really makes me look so yellow. And today's one of those days. And but the confusing thing is sometimes it doesn't. Some days I just look normal. Oh yes. Here we go. We got a flashlight. We got a flashlight, guys. Good. So
it took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Okay.
Come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
she's freaking out. Understandably. He's only known for this. Yeah, maybe I just saw him in a video or something like that, like a clip of Alan Wake 2. He's got a very distinctive face. Glenn Powell could come off as a stuck-up author. Coherence says, I don't think Glenn has the depth or range. What about the width? Yeah, Glenn Powell. I'm on the fence about Glenn Powell. I'm just kind of like, you know. All right. Was that too loud for everybody? Hey, Moustache Man, what's going on? We're on episode 3. Oh man, I wasted a flashbang on that punk. I've just got to do it this one guy. Bash. There we go. Bash. No. Can I just run away from these guys? goodness. I've only got 2 left. Alan had to run 10 meters.
You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Hey, Milt.
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Milt sounds vulnerable. Poor guy. He's really stressed out. He's like, can you find out what's happening, please? Alright, let me just run down here. Poor Milt. He's got the same name as my dog. That's probably the kind of energy my dog would have if he was a human as well. Oh, can you please find out what's happening? Alright. Ay, ay, ay. I was trying to find if there was like maybe some weapons or something. All I run into is enemies. Man, these guys are relentless. Huh. I mean, there's no point in me even using that, is there? Should I even be going this way? I mean, I thought, I don't know. I'm just gonna stick to the map. I don't want to go too far off the map because I don't want to use up all my grenades. Any more? Oh, there's some more batteries. Faderkorf says it's not loud enough. Oh man, I'm sorry. I can boost it up a little bit. I think that the volume on Alan Wake is really weird because when I was listening to it on the speakers, sometimes I couldn't hear people. What the? Do you think it is on easy? When I was listening to it on the speakers, like certain elements of the game were really loud, and some of them, like especially the people speaking on the radio and stuff like that, was really quiet. It's a little bit better now that I've got the headphones in, but
touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Moustache Man, I'm surprised the game is spawning so many enemies on easy. Yes, there are a lot of enemies that are coming at me. By the way, Moustache Man, 7 stream streak. All right, my man. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Bill Wright. Hey, Jay. First time on the channel. Looking forward to getting back into gaming. Yes, I love it. Oh, Fedorkov was kidding. It's loud enough. Oh, it sounds fine for me. The volume thing was a bad joke on my part, Jay. I found when I was playing yesterday, whenever you go off the beaten path, enemies tend to spawn right away. Oh, okay. Do you need me to turn it down or turn it up? You know, sometimes I don't get sarcasm. You know, I'm just a simple Cockney lad. You know. No, you know, sometimes when it's written, you don't get the tone. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. All right, I'm not gonna go off the beaten path anymore. I'm too scared. Okay, I've only got 3 flashbangs. They're right behind you, bro. Ah! Yo! Ah. All right, which way? We're gonna have to go this way. Oh wait, but there was weapons that way. I've got to get the weapons. I have to get the weapons. Even if it costs me. I swear I saw it. Look, what's that? No, you're joking. I've got 2 left, guys. Guys. You can't do this to me. I don't think this is on easy, is it? Oh, no. All right. Here we go. I think we can get some weapons. All right, can't... Walk in light. Yeah, I figured that much out. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Trust no one in the dark. All right. Okay, now we're just gonna leg it. Now, I wish you could build up stamina or something. Ah, guys! Come on, you gotta leave me alone. You gotta leave me alone. Oh my god. I've gotta do it. Oh man. That's too many enemies. Calm down, Alan. Calm down, Alan. Oh my god. Why is it doing that? Dude, this is too much. Is this on easy or is this not on easy? I don't know. I have no weapons. If someone finds me now, I'm gonna die. Oh man. What? No. I'm gonna die. I ain't got no weapons to fight him with. Oh wait. I do have a weapon, I guess. I just didn't realize. I was using flares.
hoped Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
1 second. Volume's fine. All right, good. Fine for me. Wicked, wicked, wicked. They're all so fast, and when they gang up on you and like that, they're difficult to outrun. I know, right? Who left out the convenient crates? I know.
Well, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with Dreamer Bar.
What do you mean?
The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Who?
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint.
We got an elitist.
How can I be sure?
All right, let's go see our buddy in the radio station. See what he has to say for himself. But you know what? I don't want this guy to turn on me. I hope he's not one of these that turns on me. I hope he's more like a Barry kind of a guy. Oh, sorry about rearranging the furniture. You wanted that inside, didn't you? The Night Owl. The voice of Pat Maine. All night, every night. Hey, Pat Maine.
A little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Yeah, I'll give you an interview. No worries.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Is it?
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
He's a psychopath.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills
Nightingale, you're an absolute nutter.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
I love that he calls him a different writer every time. The first time he called him Hemingway, then he's like, hey, Dan Brown. Where you going, Dan Brown? Then he's like, hey, where you going, H.P. Lovecraft? Oh, you're joking, boys. It's too much. It's too much, guys. Do you think I'm on hard accidentally? You're like, nah, don't worry about it, Jay. You're on easy. Oh, look, we got revolver. We got an actual weapon now. An actual gun. Misty says, I keep getting kicked off for some reason. Gonna see if I can figure it out. Is everyone else getting kicked off? The author name drops are hilarious. Yeah, it's so funny, right? I imagine that's gonna be a running joke throughout the game. Hemingway is the greatest. Yeah. Hey, Bill Wright, thanks so much for the sub, mate. Really appreciate you. Welcome back, Skunk. No, Hot Llama, you're not getting kicked off? Let me know if I need to change anything. Ah, and I just got a new Patreon member. That's so nice. That's a lovely notification. Lisa, chances are you're not watching this stream, but you probably just watched the YouTube video that I posted. If you are watching this stream, thanks so much for becoming a Patreon member. I really appreciate it. And again, thanks so much, Bill Wright, mate. Really appreciate you, brother, for the sub. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone, please.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone else.
Oh. Like, when I get attacked, I am actually holding my breath. I'm just like... I think we might have accidentally not set this up on easy today, because I just hit continue. I didn't select. Alright, listen. Let's just turn it on again. In light, you can hurt them. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, look how many there are. Ah. Oh no, 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 no. Oh man. Oh no. That guy's great. Oh, guys, you're absolutely having a laugh, aren't you? This is too hectic. That's too hectic. You can't have 6 on 1. That's too much. All right. We're going to do it differently this time. There's too many. All right, that's better. Oh! My... Come on. Is this on hard level? Betty says, I had a few minor lags, but nothing serious. Okay, good. Let me know if there's any more lagging. There shouldn't be. But yeah, if the lagging starts getting real bad, just let me know. And then we can see if we can fix it somehow. It is 2010 easy. We had to struggle harder back then. Easy on Call of Duty at war would be a hard difficulty in a modern game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I used to like gaming back in the day, but I don't know. I'm past my gaming prime. Right. I'll take that manuscript. I'll read that later. I've got to get to that light. We got lots of batteries.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Oh, I'm nervous to go out off the beaten path now. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it though, because I've got to get weapons if I can get them. I tell you something, if this ends up like Silent Hill, I'm gonna be like, come on man, what is up with these game developers? What is their problem with husbands? Can you hear that? It's like scary noise. All right, we're fully stocked. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more of them. It's never just one. All right, let's get going. Let's get out of here. Ah! Remember when we got my stats at the end of Silent Hill 2 and I'd like dodged 3,000 times or something?
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore.
I got so nervous.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
Follow. Because every time I stepped into a room, I'd sort of dodged around to all the corners to make sure that nothing was going to jump out on me. That was like 3,500 dodges or something like that. Getting major Lost Boys vibes from this. Yeah, this
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger.
Very clearly gets inspiration from a lot of 80s and 90s stuff, right? Oh man, I didn't know those things could attack me. What I need all those batteries for. Ooh. The main inspiration is Twin Peaks. Yeah, for sure. Did you watch that new Twin Peaks that came out? Lee says, I died like 50 times at this spot in my first playthrough. And you were probably playing it on hard level or something as well. Oh, you haven't seen it or the old one? Coherent says, I'm a Twin Peaks fan, discovered Alan Wake through Twin Peaks. The sequel to Twin Peaks was terrible. I absolutely hated it. I didn't see it. I heard that they released it. I didn't see it.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
All right, who can name the inanimate objects that Stephen King writes about in his horror stories? He said it. Yes, he's a Stephen King fan. Stephen King fan confirmed. Stephen King was a great inspiration to me. Yeah. The Leonardo DiCaprio. Up. That's right. By the way, I love that movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I love that movie. Wait, let me get this first. Alan Wake is one of the named men, not a cult. He's a big boy. Come on, big boy. All right. All right. This is serious business. Oh, yeah. Come on, all get together. All get together and have some of that. Wasted loads of bullets there. Oh, I can get them near these things. Oh, I tell you what, it is on a harder level, I think, because it doesn't let me dodge even. Oh, it does. Woof. All right, so these things actually do explode. All right, I should have known that. I've played video games before. I should have known that. Come on, come on, come on. those things are useful. Guys. I need to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Skunk says. I've heard great things. Isn't it about the Manson family? Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, that's like the background of it. Family is crazy, but yeah, I think you're right, Skunk. Yeah, they are called the Manson family, right? That's what people refer to them as, I think, right? Yeah, that's right. Coherent says that's what their cult was called. Yeah. And like Betty says, it's not mainly about the Manson family. They play a part. It's not centered around them, at least if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a really great movie. I liked it a lot. Skunk says, this chat right now, one cult talking about another. Not a cult. Yeah, definitely not a cult. Just a group of friends that all have similar interests and wear, the same coloured robes at certain harvest moons, talking about a cult. Yeah. I need to check it out. Lurk. Moustache Man says, exclamation lurk. What does that do? What, as a Twitch newbie, what does that do if you do exclamation point lurk? I know that you can do exclamation point certain things, and it does things. Exclamation point balls. Lurk is when you go into a kind of away from keyboard mode. So like you can listen. Is that what it is? You can listen with the screen turned off or something like that? Is that what you mean? Like, what does it mean in kind of practical terms? It's so funny. I got this Twitch channel and I'm just like, I know so much less than everyone. I know it's so much less than everybody else. But it's the best way to learn. Just throw yourself in. And I know there's so many ways that I can make... Oh, look, we got a TV. We've probably got another episode. Do we? Yes, we got another episode. Guys, I'm just going to take a quick 2-minute break, and then we're going to watch probably another episode of Bright Falls, it looks like, or Night Falls, Bright Falls. But let me... I'm just going to go away for 2 minutes, and then I'll be right back. All right? Literally just 2 minutes. Hey guys, can you all hear me okay? Skunk says, lurk is when you go into a kind of away from keyboard mode. Lurking is just not actively watching the stream. The command is not real. Oh, okay. Moustache Man, I'm staring in the dark, not saying anything. Oh, so it's not a real... it's not a real thing. It's just... it's like a joke, kind of. Sketch says, the innocence is wonderful. I know. I'm so green. It's kind of cute. I'm being kind of cute. Skunk. Some streamers have stuff happening when you go into lurk mode, but far from everyone. They have stuff happening. That's pretty cool. Time. Take your time. Night Springs. We're in Bright Falls. That's right. Yeah. Right. Thanks for that. Bright Night. Falls Springs. Something like that. All right, great. Everyone can hear me. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm so innocent on this Twitch. It's like, oh, here we go. Look, we got another episode.
Take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
These are fantastic, by the way. This is so good.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
He was surprised that he liked it.
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
In Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Yeah, that one was pretty basic. I definitely like the first one so far. First one was the best one. The one where he was like splitting realities. And he's like, every time I pull the trigger, it's a blank. That one, that was the best one so far, I think. Hey, Georgie boy. What's going on, Georgie boy? Good to have you back, mate. Doing really good, thank you. Hope you're doing well. You doing good? Fader Corp says, the game really rewards you if you take the time to listen to all the radio shows and watch the TV. Yeah, I like to do that because also I don't want to deprive anyone that hasn't played this game before from getting the full experience. The dweller in flesh. The name Alvin Derleth is probably in reference to the author August Derleth, also a friend of H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, the first one was the best. I think the first one was the best so far. I wonder if they're going to be like really present in Alan Wake 2. Alright, let's read some of these as well. Oh, we got a bunch. We got a bunch to go through. Alright, let's go through them in order.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out, his cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
This Nightingale's an absolute freak.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole.
Bit more than that.
He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
This is something still to come, I think.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
All right, and I think the other ones we've already listened to. Georgie says he's knackered from working the last 14 days. Oh, mate, 14 days in a row. Wow. But otherwise, I'm great. Been playing Bloodborne for the first time. Amazing, but difficult. And Betty says, yeah, Nightingale is great. He is. He's an absolute nutter. All right, we got to find a vehicle. Oh my god. Man. Where's that guy? We did it, guys. We did it. Oh, man. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. That's my new record. Holding my breath for 2 minutes. Alright, let's just get some more weapons, some more gear. I need everything I can get. Skunk says, I think we were collectively holding our breath there. At least I did. I thought that film was going to take me out so many times. All right, now we get to drive. I'm pretty bad at the driving part. At least I think we get to drive. You was, Rachel. You think there was something back at the gate? Ah, batteries. Is that what you were looking at? I'm completely up with the batteries. Got 20 batteries. That's crazy. All right, so I guess I can drive. All right. Now watch me drive very poorly, if this is a part where I actually take the wheel.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
All right, the sun's risen. Nice.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Mario Kart DLC. Okay.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
All right, now Alan's starting to talk tough. He would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. All right.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Yep, you might be an absolute lunatic. Alan Wake's a bloody lunatic. See what a good driver I am? I'm an excellent driver. To be honest, this is partly me, but it's also partly the weird controls. It's kind of like the environment's acting a bit strange. I'm like, can I go in here for a bit? Or did I think I've already been in there, haven't I? Let me just test it. I just want to see if there's anything that I can get. 10% me, 90% the controls. You're very kind. You're very kind. Oh look, you can get in a different car. You can choose which car you want. All right. Let's see what
This is Pat Main, and you're
Pat Main's
listening
saying.
to KBF-FM.
I never miss an episode, Pat
I
Main.
want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Listen, I love Pat Main. He's a good judge of character. He's a absolute entertainer on the mic. And I've never heard that term before. He's a big shot G-man. Anytime I talk about anyone that works in the government, I'm calling him a G-man. Ah, yeah, big shot G-man. I love that. Driving in video games, man. The people I play video games with would never get in my car in real life, but I'm a decent driver in real life. Not every game though, especially Call of Duty Warzone. Yeah, I'm a pretty bad driver in like the Fallout games. You know, like when you get in the car in any... Is it Fallout? No, not Fallout. It's not Fallout. Far Cry. I always mix those up. Far Cry games. I'm a pretty bad driver when it comes to Far Cry. The lead says, being cryptic after blasting Alan's name all over the airways last night. Hot Llama. So, am I a G-man? Oh, we got a G-man in the chat, guys. Hey, everyone be chill. Everyone be chill. We got a G-man in the chat. G-man in the chat. Moustache Man's unlurking. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. I never knew Hot Llama was Hot Fuzz. Alright, let's check this out as well. I like to check out all of the locations. Because if you don't check out the locations, you might miss an episode of Pat Main. Oh look, and plus, sweet ride. What a beautiful place, man. This is supposed to be in Maine, right? Am I right in saying that? No, Silent Hill was in Maine. Is this supposed to be... No, that's not Maine, is it? Where is this supposed to be? Oh, we got a G-man and a G-woman. G-girl. Oh, man. Did anyone know that we were getting watched by the feds? Whew. Did anybody know? Oh, look, I knew we were going to get an episode of Pat Main.
Welcome back to
It's in
KBF.
Washington.
Yeah.
Ah, Betty and Hot Llama, I feel right at home.
Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot
Oh,
of
that's
work
right.
in
The
the
other
work.
Washington. Yeah.
But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but
Getting
I
relationship
can't really
advice
fit that
here.
together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was, and I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work. I don't know, but well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life.
Sounds like you
I'm
haven't
living in the
moved on.
past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Man, she missed out on a keeper with Pat Maine. I mean, Pat Maine... Barry's my number one. But Pat Maine, close second. I love the guy. Alan needs to hear this. Yeah. Yeah. You really should appreciate who you have. And maybe don't point your finger in her face and scream in her face when she's frightened and just trying to help you. Maybe don't do that, Alan. Alright, I'm sorry to stop off everywhere, but I just want the complete experience, you know? I hope you don't think that I'm slowing down the pace of the game. I just think I just don't want to miss any little Easter eggs. Aha! All those who doubted that there would be something useful. Mott on the ferry.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
He'd fantasized about trying to get Alan Wake into a fight? What a weirdo. My friend once said to me, and I like this friend very much, so I'm not like talking bad about him or anything like that, but it's just like people's different perspectives. He said, oh, every time I meet a man for the first time, I think to myself, like, do I think that I could kick his ass? And he's like, but he was saying it as if I would relate to it, you know, like he was going, no, you know, every man does that. And I was like, I never ever think that. I was like, nah. He goes, yeah, every man does that. Every time you meet a man, you think, oh, would I be able to beat this guy in a fight? And I was like, no, not me. I never think about kicking someone's head in, really ever. Hey, Nat, what's going on?
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Nat, did you say that you'd played this game before? I know you'd played Silent Hill, and you helped me a lot with Silent Hill. It was like the main people that were helping me was you, Mr. Mortis, and Moustache Man, and a couple of others as well were helping out a lot. Anything that I've missed?
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
He's doing more drinking than thinking. He's a big shot G-man. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Thanks for the information. And that says, never played the Alan Wake games. Oh, okay. That's. Oh, here we go. We've got a nice cutscene.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's right to be fuming. I can imagine what I would be like if my wife had been kidnapped, but... I mean...
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
I just looked away for like a second.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Where's the... How can I get down? Oh. Do I jump over this? There we go. That wasn't very clear. By the way, I always need to remind myself to say this. If you're watching this on YouTube and you would like to have a bit more of a chat, you know, get a little bit more interactive, it's popping off pretty regularly over on Twitch. So if you're all right just watching, then that's fine. But if you would like to join in the conversation a little bit more, then yeah, come over to Twitch. Same name, J-Boy Frosty. Go on, go on, Alan. Just quickly check what everyone's saying. Nat said, had some freaky weather today at work, but also 3 little baby guinea pigs were born. Oh, how cute is that? At work they were born? Bill says, me neither. Still trying to grasp the plot as I missed the first streams. Is he looking for his wife? Yeah, exactly that. I think maybe someone explains it. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah. All right, so basically this is the plot so far. Alan Wake is a writer, and he and his wife have gone on vacation. He's a bit of a struggling author at the moment, a little bit jaded, hasn't written a book in a long time. They went onto an island. This mysterious woman, this older lady, gave them a key, but it was the wrong key to the wrong place. Anyway, they went onto the island, had some crazy stuff happen on this little cabin that they were staying in. And then he was trying to find his wife. She disappeared. So he was chasing after her, trying to find her. And then at the end of the first episode, he was told that that island hasn't been there for years. I think it like flooded or something like that happened. Or no, there was like a volcanic eruption or something. Anyway, the island's not there. So mysterious. And then in the last episode, his agent Barry showed up, and there was just like a bunch of other crazy stuff that happened. But the main crux of the story is that he's a writer and he's looking for his wife, and somehow, it's not fully explained yet, but it seems as though at first it was like some of his characters, but now it seems to be other characters as well are hunting him down, and it's almost as if his book is coming to life, and he's collecting pieces of a manuscript all over the place that he didn't write, but he keeps seeing himself on a TV screen writing the story as he goes. So it's like he's writing the story that he's living in. It's kind of strange and a bit heady, but that is basically the story. Yeah, and he's trying to find his wife, and this is told in an episodic way. So by the end of the stream today, we will get to the end of the episode, and then tomorrow we'll play another episode. And I think in total there's like maybe 6 episodes, and then a couple of additional ones. So we're coming up to roughly halfway through, a little bit under halfway through. Now you see he picked up a manuscript page, and now we get to read the manuscript page.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
This is another writer that went missing. And weirdly, they can't find anything that he ever wrote. Oh, man. I'm joking. Where is that even coming from? Oh no 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 no. Come on. Yes, NPC Aaron is here in the house. I'm here. What is that even from? I think that's like a wrestler guy, right? Nat says, talking about the guinea pigs, they were born overnight. They weren't there when we left for the day, but they were there when we came in this morning. Thought that there were only 2 initially. 2 is standard as they only have 2 nipples to feed. But there was a 3rd hidden in the hay. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Nat works at an animal rescue center. We had several guinea pigs surrendered to us. 2 of which were heavily pregnant. Oh, how nice. What a lovely job. Alan is Alan is also finding manuscript pages to a book that he does not remember writing. He also lost a week of time and woke up to this. Right, that's it. Exactly. Bill Wright. Got it. Thanks, everyone. How many games there's been on this stream about men searching for their wives, it's just a question of when we'll get to Resident Evil 7 on the stream. That's the theme of this stream. Men, angry men, questionable men, searching for their wives. Moustache Man says, I have to go to sleep early because of my mental health. I might not be here tomorrow either. I'm going to go back to work on Monday, so I'm super anxious. Have fun saving Mary. I mean Alice. Bye, everyone. All right, Moustache Man. Well, I hope work goes well for you, mate. And yeah, we'll be here whenever you want to come and join us again, man. I hope it goes well for you. Yeah, and have a nice night's sleep. All right. It's Brock Lesnar. I think I know who that is. Brock Lesnar. I don't know too much about wrestling. When I watched it, this is how long ago I used to watch it. My favorite wrestler was the Ultimate Warrior, and I like Jake the Snake and the Bushwhackers, Legions of Doom, all that kind of stuff. Real like early '90s stuff. Or I guess like mid-90s. But Brock Lesnar, I think he's that guy with pretty short blonde hair. He looks like he's got no neck. That might describe a lot of wrestlers, I don't know. It's one of those things that I don't know how I know it, but I think I know it. Yeah. All right, big boys. Why do I say that? Why do I say, all right, big boy? I say it all the time, don't I? So I think I'm trying to hype myself up. I'm like, all right, big boy. Something my granddad would say. All right, big boy. Come on, big boy. Where's the danger? Where's the danger? Oh. There's that shadow in there. Can it get out? Alright, let me just make sure I haven't forgotten a manuscript or anything around here. NPC Aaron. He's like, you know, there's some interpretations of Elden Ring. I didn't know that you played Elden Ring, Aaron. I didn't know that you was interested in Elden Ring. You're hunting down for a maiden. Yeah, I've heard about this. Wait, am I letting him out? Aaron's a lifelong wrestling fan, always been into it one way or another. Right now, I'm mainly into AEW and Japanese stuff. Oh, cool. He had the military flat top. Yeah. I love The Undertaker. I feel like The Undertaker's just been at it forever, right? Because even when I used to, you know, I was saying how I watched it with The Ultimate Warrior and all that. Even when I watched it with those guys, I feel like The Undertaker was in it. And he's just still around? Is it the same guy? How old is he?
What the hell?
Here we go. Look at that bloody thing. Alright, we've got a fight on our hands coming up. It's a bit difficult to change the flare thing. Alright. Alright. Okay. Let's get to it.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Okay. Where's my guys? They're going to be coming out after me now. All right, I see ya. I see ya. Sweet. That is how you do it. Right, I'm not going to have too many of them left, so I have to use it sparingly. I should be sitting a bit closer to the mic. You might not be able to hear me as well. I sort of moved away from the mic there for a second. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, look. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, 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 no. Not fighting, not fighting. You can leave me alone. Oh, can they follow me in here? Yes. Oh! Alright, that was pretty sweet. I think we handled that okay. By the way, I just checked on the video how it's performing. And you remember I told you about how I get like a ranking of how it's performing compared to my last 10 videos. It's number 1 at the moment in comparison to the last 10 videos that I've released in terms of like how many people have seen it, and it's double what number 2 got. So I'm really happy about that. Seems to be performing well. Top 10 lists. People love top 10 lists, you know. I mean, I like them as well. I love top 10 lists. I love watching them. Brock Lesnar retired The Undertaker. Damn. The Undertaker retired a few years back, Benny says. The Undertaker debuted in 1991 and he retired a few years ago, but he pops up to chokeslam somebody occasionally still. Son of Betty says, we're a funny bunch. We all like to read. We all like to game. And many of us are wrestling fans. Yeah. If I had to guess, it sounds like we're all late 20s to early 40s. I'm on the older... I'm on the older end of that spectrum. But yeah, you got me. I'm early 40s. Skunk's back, got a donut, glass of white wine. What more can you ask for? Donut and white wine. By the way, I'm planning out my meals that I'm gonna eat when my wife goes on her trip on next Thursday, because I'm gonna be eating like I'm on vacation as well, to be honest. So I'm thinking about what I'm gonna get. Like what food will I make? I'll order something out as well. I'll at least get one takeout. Elendo says, we will wait for that top 10 best King books and movie combo. Yeah, there's so many that I need to make. Top 10 King books. Yeah, I'm going to do an updated Stephen King tier list because I've read more now, you know. All right, everyone's putting their ages out there. 29, 50, 48, 33, 36. All right. Skunk 21. Get out, Skunk. Skunk, get out. The Lee, I hit it pretty good. 28. Sweet. Skunk says, I'm too young. Yeah, you're too young. You are too young. Bloody kids. only joking. Sorry, I will thanks so much to Aaron. All right. All of those violent deaths were dedicated to Aaron, aka Aaron the Generous. Mate, 5 community subs, bruv. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Skunk says, bloody Gen Z are here. Oh, bloody Gen Z. Do you know what I mean? You'll have to teach us some of your slang, you know? 36, but humor of a 5-year-old. Aaron the Generous strikes again, Skunk says. The Lee, speaking of King adaptations, I was really sad to hear that they cancelled the Duffer Brothers adaptation of The Talisman. Yeah, I wonder if they cancelled that because he's got another book coming out from... he's got the 3rd in the trilogy. NPC Aaron says, I wouldn't normally wish you ill in a video game, but if I could get you killed by gifting you subs and distracting you, I would consider that an achievement. There's got to be ways that you can distract me with in this to make it a bit more fun. I don't know how that would work. Noises for sure, but there wouldn't even be a way that you could do it on the screen because I I don't look at OBS or I don't look at the stream. I look at a direct monitor, right? Because I feel like there might be a bit of a very slight delay, you know. But yeah, there's got to be something. I just feel like there's so many opportunities to make this even more fun than it is, and I just need to, number one, find them out. Number two, get the time to add them, you know. But yeah, as always, Aaron, I really appreciate it. Alan the Generous, aka Alan DeGeneres. It makes me smile how much it sounds like Ellen DeGeneres.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Oh, by the way, I've got to say something that I realized the other day. As a consequence of this stream, one thing that I didn't realize would happen is that I would become way more hydrated. I drink one of these every stream. This thing is massive. This thing is absolutely massive. And every stream I drink one. And I'm kind of bad when it comes to drinking water. It's just that every time there's a cutscene, anytime there's anything like that, I take a sip, I take a sip, I take a sip. It's good. You're helping me on my hydration. I think people even do stuff like that with on their stream. Like they have like a hydrate button or something like that, and people. Where is that coming from? Yikes! I know some streamers actually have like a hydrate button. Yeah, any suggestions to make it more fun? Like, that's pretty much my #1 rule in all of this stuff. Like, whether it's Paperback Journeys, the book club, the stream, anything like that. I'm just like, one question always is going through my head, and I'm always just like, how do I make it more fun? How do I make it more fun? And so, yeah, any suggestions that anyone has, please let me know. Babsy reached a 7-stream streak. Well done, Babsy. So that means you watched... That means you watched 7 streams total, or 7... I guess it means you watched 7 streams in a row. Wow.
Dear Lord, what a sad little life.
I got scared. I got amused, and then I got scared. Oh, that's funny. You're so good with it.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
You're so good with the timing of those sounds, Babsy. That's what we need. We need more sounds, I think. What? Oh, that thing almost got me. That thing almost got me. Yeah, that's comedic timing, Babsy. Alright, let me go over here just to see if there's any manuscript stuff. I like the manuscripts. I like finding them. I will confess, I couldn't give a toss about the thermoses. I know a lot of people, they like to be completionists and, you know, oh, I found all of the thermoses. I don't care about the thermoses. But am I going to pick one up if I see it? Yeah, I'll pick it up. Don't cost me nothing. Run away! How's he on me like that? Mate, I ain't wasting my rifle ammo on a little pit boy like you. I ain't wasting rifle ammo. That's in it. Ooh. Look at these guys. All right. Oh, that got me. It can't be more if I go back again, can it? If it's more, then I guess I just have to jump down. I feel like we handled that all right. Does this one feel like it might be a slightly longer episode? Or do you think we're coming up to the end of the episode right now?
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
I got you now, Raymond Chandler. All right, let's go get tooled up. Man, we've got so much ammo. I feel like we're just getting ready for an absolute war. And we are. And we are. Here we go. Ready? Come on. I feel like, I mean, obviously by now you would expect it, but I'm way more used to the controls. At first, I was really struggling with the controls. I didn't even understand exactly how I was supposed to aim or anything like that. Let me just pause this for a second. Hey, Liam Brett Barnes. Thanks so much for the first time chat, man. And welcome. NPC Aaron, there are some games that have add-ons that interface with chat, where we can spawn monsters or reverse your controls for 30 seconds, things like that. That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. And is that something that is only available on PC games, or is that available on PlayStation games as well? Because I mostly play on the... right now I exclusively play on the PlayStation, but we can switch it up. Skunk says, that could be, but I really hope the Duffer Brothers get to make some form of King adaptation. I also really hope that James Wan's The Tommyknockers will be good. Yeah. You sure it's water? Oh yeah, talking about the right, exactly. Just pure vodka. Yeah, I had a channel points thing that cost like 250 and was called Hydrate Before You Dihydrate. That's sweet. It's cola. Yeah. Hey, Thelvamar. Thanks so much for the first time chat, and Thelvamar is thanking NPC Aaron. Yep, Aaron DeGeneres. Depends on what kind of fun. Every Death J takes a shot will get a lot of YouTube people tuned in. Mate, I'd be in trouble. Skunk commentary. I'm still wondering why the thermoses are even in the game as a coffee addict as well. Oh, and an NPC, Aaron says, you have to be careful. Twitch has a rule against excessive consumption. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Okay, time for me to play Alan Wake so I can have that on my stream profile. Oh, if you get all 100 of them, you get an achievement called Hyper-Caffeinated. That is pretty cool. The Lee says, you're almost done. Definitely a longer episode, though. Pro gamer right here. Great tactic. What tactic was it? I really want a compliment. What tactic was it that I used? I'm a bit behind. Liam Brett Barnes says, cheers. I watch your book reviews every week. Man, thanks so much for joining me on the stream as well. And thanks for watching the videos. NPC Aaron says, usually requires a mod, so a PC game thing. Yeah. Yep. I'm a YouTube follower, but I'm glad to watch here too. Well, yeah, thanks so much for joining us here. Baiting them all into one place. Yeah, I'm getting into the rhythm of it, Elendel. I'm getting into the rhythm of it. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. So how did you find this stream then? Am I saying your name right, Thelvamar? How did you find this stream? Was you watching on YouTube and then, oh, let's get hyper-caffeinated. Yo! Okay. Can I just step across, do you think? No. Alright, I said I didn't care about the thermoses, but... What was you worried about? What was you worried about? What was you worried about? There we go. You mentioned on YouTube, so I followed the link. Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Thanks so much. Yeah, I think I don't want to inundate the YouTube because it is a book space, right? I don't want to be like, like always pushing the Twitch all the time, but I think it's worth mentioning because a lot of readers are gamers as well, and also it's just another chance to hang out. That's what I like about it. It's just another place to hang out, especially on the weekend. Maybe like if you haven't got anything planned, you're just chilling. Come on here, knock about with the community and everything, and I think it's nice. And also, we get to experience more stories together.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Yeah. Wait. Switch to a pump action? We should, right? We should at least try it. Alright, let me turn that back on again. Wait, let me go over here because I feel like I should go over here. There's going to be a manuscript or something. Okay. Oh no, not today, boy. 6-gun squad. I don't know what that means, but it's I like the little achievements that pop up. All right. I love the slow-mo as well. If you time it right. If you time it right, it does that little slow-mo thing. That's pretty cool. Oh, Aaron's going to go make some chili for tonight's dinner. Mate, enjoy it, brother. And thanks so much as well for the subs again. I really appreciate it. Thelvamar says, I love books, video games, and I really like watching people playing scary games that I'm too much of a chicken to play myself. Yeah, I mean, I was so scared when I was playing Silent Hill 2. It was like an oppressive fear, kind of. But yeah, I liked it a lot though. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, guys. All right, get it. Turn on. Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely battered. They cornered me. They've cornered me. They've done me. They've done me. They've done me. They've done me. Ah, that's unbelievable though, ain't it? I'm getting it everywhere. Not all the way back here, eh? All the way back here?
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
See you later, skunk. Have a good one. Alright, can I go up this way? Just go over here. Man, it's getting intense. It's getting real intense. Andy's in there as well. Oh, wow. That's... Did not like that. Did not like that. I'm trying to conserve my ammo. That really made me jump. It's too much, huh? Thanks. Yeah, I pride myself on my dodging. I perfected it on Silent Hill 2. Because I was so scared. Oh, you're a joke. This is too many people. I'm running out of bullets here. That's absolutely insane how many they're throwing at me. Oh look, we're back here again. Listen, every day we learn. Every day we learn and we improve. Oh. Yeah, man. Oh. That was a bit much. Thing.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Probably. Probably it was. What did he say? The graveyard shift cured cancer? What did he say? What did that guy say? He said the graveyard shift may cause cancer? The graveyard shift may cause cancer. What does that mean? I don't think he thought that one through. I thought he just wanted to say something that sounded menacing, but he was like, I don't actually know what I meant by that. And then by the time he had said it, it was too late. Like, I'd already killed him. Alright, let's have a look here. Cole Stuckey had the best lines in Belly Burster. Yeah, he just put some random words together. Just an absolute edgelord coming over to me, just being like, guess what?
The place was dead.
I'm a bit edgy.
A ghost town.
I don't care what I say.
Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Probably need some more batteries, don't we? Can't jump through there. Do you think I can get in anywhere? Maybe get some batteries from somewhere? Nah, don't think so. Alright, just to let you know, I will stay on until the end of the episode. I know we're coming up to 5 o'clock, that's normally when I'll finish, but I'll at least stay on to the end of the episode.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Why is he still angry at Alice? Let it go, bro. Sorry, my wife's just calling me. I will be back in 1 minute. 1 minute. Be right back, and then we're gonna kill whatever this boss thing is. Be right back, and then we'll finish the episode. See what happens at the end of the episode. I'll be right back. 1 minute. So here we go. I think we just got that, didn't we? Okay. Whoa! Almost fell off the edge there. Does anybody have like any favorite streamers that they watch? Or anyone that they would recommend? I think I've mentioned before on here that the only person that I watch is Limmy. I don't really watch his stream. I normally watch the clips of his stream. By the way, I gotta start putting out some clips, I think that's what you're supposed to do, ain't it? When you stream, you're supposed to put out clips. I'm just so new to all this stuff. It's so different to YouTube. It's like, in some ways it's similar. Like some of the gear, obviously I use this microphone for my YouTube videos. Some of the lighting and stuff like that. I guess like the physical stuff is a little bit similar, but streaming is a very different thing to, yeah, making long form content. We've got so many batteries. Can everyone hear me okay? But all right, I think we got a big bus, loud and clear. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Get back behind the pole. Get back behind the pole. Just stay close to the pole, I think. That's the main thing. Wow. That got me good. Poles are our friends. Let's just see if there's anything. Okay. Alright. Has anyone got any big plans after the stream? Anyone looking forward to anything? Gonna go watch a movie? Gonna go play a game? Read a book or something? Vader Corp says, big plan, straight to bed, almost 11 p.m. over there. Oh man, that's why I like to stream on the weekends, you know, but so that people in Europe can tune in. I mean, we have the Thursday stream, and I think that's nice. It's a nice way to break up the week, you know. But I think it's cool to mostly do it on the weekends, because that's I'd say half of the people that watch the YouTube channel are from Europe, and then the roughly half are from Europe, roughly half are from America, but then there are other people from like, other parts of the world as well. Alright, here we go. I think we're going to get a little bit of a cutscene here. Oh, no, we didn't. I thought we were gonna. Yeah, this...
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Was that something behind him? Or behind me, I guess? Love the weekend streams. 10 p.m. for Lee and Brett Barnes. Rachel reading more Lonesome Dove. Rachel, did you say that you are reading that with? Oh man, Tyson Fury's getting in the ring right now. Ay. All right, guys, come on. Let's get this done. I thought he was doing it later. I think I prefer the hunting rifle. I thought I was gonna make time. All right, it don't matter. I can watch it. There's no. But for anyone who wants to watch it, yeah. Tyson Fury. I like to watch the guy fight. I'm a bit of a boxing fan. I don't like MMA that much. I don't really like MMA at all, to be honest. But I like boxing. We've only got like 4 bullets on the handgun. We need to rectify that.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
That's like a writer's pet peeve. He's like, oh man, if you're gonna insult me, at least use good grammar. Man, we've got more flare bullets than, or flare cartridges, whatever you call them, than revolver bullets. Thelvamar says, should I read Lonesome Dove? Everyone recommends it. I'm not a Western fan. I'm not really much of a Western fan. It's...
Birds.
Alright, we know how to take these things out. Know how to take these things out. It's with a flare gun, right? Alright, let's go. Yes! We're better. We're better at taking out the birds now. Yes. Ooh. Exit the silver mine. Man, this is a much longer episode, ain't it? I mean, I don't mind, but It's just, yeah, it's a really much longer episode. I wonder if there's any that are much shorter than the other ones that we played. Where am I going? Down here. My missus. That's my missus. Yes. Alice. Alright, we're not going to go down there. We're just going to go straight to the voice. Here we go. I think we've got a bit of a showdown coming. All right, here we go.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Oh yes, sorry. Someone said, Thelvama said, should you read Lonesome Dove? It's one of my favourite books of all time. It's a top three. It's a top three book of all time for me. I don't know how many books I've read. I would guess 1,000. I would guess 1,000 books. Oh, you're kidding me! Oh, we did it. We did it, guys. All right, is there anything down there? No. Okay. Yeah, it's good that they're showing that on Netflix, right? That fight. Normally it's on like a pay-per-view. I mean, I guess you could argue that Netflix is pay-per-view, but it's not, is it? It's not the same, is it? Man, this mine is so creepy.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Yeah, Thelvama, you've never heard anyone saying Lonesome Dove is not great. I know, it's... And then someone said today as well, oh, I'm gonna read it when there's less buzz on I'm going to read it when there's less buzz on BookTube because it seems like it's just a bit of a it book at the moment. They said something like that, and I know that they didn't have bad intentions when they said that, but I think it's going to be around for a while. I think people are going to be talking about it for a while because, yeah, I don't know what happened, but I mean it's been out, right? It won the Pulitzer a long time ago, but. I guess someone mentioned it, and now everyone's read it, and it's great. I was hesitant to read it myself. I think if you're going into it, you just need to like character-driven stories. That's really the most important thing. If you don't like character-driven stories, you like more plot-driven. I mean, there's a decent plot, but if you like, more just solely plot-driven, then yeah, it might not be for you. But yeah, if characters are important to you, then I think you'll probably like it, because that's what it's all about. All right, we've made it out. Let me just quickly go through. Longest episode so far for sure. Silent Betty says, I'm off, got to sleep. Everyone have great fun, have a great weekend. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Betty. Sorry, I'm a bit behind on this. Funny story, I was about to buy Lonesome Dove, but ended up buying a history box that came with 4 books for the same price. And let's just say, I should have gotten Lonesome Dove. Oh no. Oh, mystery box. Oh, right, yeah, I'm always nervous about them mystery boxes. If you remember correctly, this is the longest episode. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's been ordered. Thank you for the recommendation. Where do you discuss the PBJ book pick? Is there a link to join? Yeah. So you can go onto beneath my videos. There's it either says join the book club or join the Patreon, and then every Friday, pretty much every Friday, we discuss the book, and then we just discuss it across the weekend, like everyone texting each other on a text chain kind of thing. Hello, little man. How you doing? You all right? Hello, Poe. Just 1 second, babe. Yeah. And we all discuss it on Discord. So yeah, if you want to join, then you can find it on the description of most of my videos. And from there, it's on the Discord. What happened? Oh. From there, it's on the Discord. All right. Just really quickly, my little mate wants to say hello. 1 second. Here he is. Yes, it's him, the famous Poe. Yeah, you're famous. You're famous. You got anything you want to say to the people? Yeah? Nothing? Just want to keep it chill? All right. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be right in. I just got to finish this game. Good boy. Right. Go see you, Mama. I'll be in about 10 minutes. Right. Love you, darling. Does anyone else call their dog darling or anything like that? Poe, has he been making more cookies? Yeah, he makes cookies every day. He's baking the cookies every day. Yes. All right. He's like, Dad, you said we would watch the Tyson Fury fight together. Right, sorry, son. Oh, yeah. Damn. Where are they coming from? That's it, Bill. Yeah, you go under the Discord, and that's where we discuss the PBJ Book Club. I'm sure the birds are going to be attacking me here, surely. This is like Jurassic Park, like, you know there's going to be a pterodactyl. Missed them completely. Oh my god. This is a pretty fun part of the game. Lucky. Oh, almost there's gonna be loads here, ain't there? Yeah, Bill. This week we are discussing, this month rather, we're discussing Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Wang. So yeah, if you want to join in on that one. Oh, you're joking. Have I seen the show 1883? Oh, Brain Man. Yeah, I think that was Aaron. Aaron gave you a sub. Yeah, he's we call him Aaron the Generous. Also Ellen DeGeneres. I haven't seen the show 1883. Nah. Is it good? It'd be funny if you just went, nah, not really, not my sort of thing. just want to know if you've seen it. Next time, just answer the question. I don't want all these follow-up questions about whether or not I like it or not. Yeah, no, I've never seen it. What kind of show is it? Is it a kind of a Western? Like I say, I'm not like massive. I'm not really big into Westerns or anything. I just really love Lonesome Dove, and I have enjoyed a couple of Westerns recently. The Heart in Winter by Kevin Barry. Really like that. That's a kind of a Western. And all of Cormac McCarthy's stuff, they're all Westerns, right? Almost all of them.
Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
The boss wouldn't be happy. Man, I honestly, I know I keep saying it, but I can't believe how long this episode is. I mean, you really do get to sink your teeth into it, so that's good. But, yeah, it's just surprising. Hot Llama says it is a Western out of what I've heard. Hot Llama, that's your fault. That's your fault, Hot Llama. I was reading your comment. Alright. What I've heard of Lonesome Dove seems similar. I really like it. It's linked to the show Yellowstone. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is like a double episode, Delee says. Yeah, it does feel like it. Yeah, reading Blood Over Brighthaven on chapter 16, so hope that's in line with everyone else. Yeah, so we finished at chapter 7, but on Friday we're discussing up to and including chapter 15. So, but obviously, you know, some people, they like to read ahead, but we just make sure that when we have the discussion that we don't like spoil it, you know. Beyond that point, we do discuss spoilers for sure, up to the point that we're kind of talking about. Is something going to jump out at me? I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? You talk to me on TV, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Tom? CNNTZ. We gotta gather all the ammo. Yeah, this is like a double episode, right? But I think someone, you said that this is the longest episode in the game. Oh, okay. Okay. We're surrounded, guys. Survived by the skin of our teeth. Okay. It's okay. We're alive. Still alive. What? Can anyone... That's a pretty deep cut. Can anyone... tell me what character says that from a book? It's a little bit of a catchphrase. Still alive. Still alive. That's his kind of voice that I imagine as well. Still alive. Does anyone know it? Oh, it is the longest one. I was going to say that floor looks unstable, Thelva said. Next episode is my favourite. Oh, good. Then we can look forward to that one. But the song in 5 is still in my playlist. Oh, listen, we got nothing. We got nothing but bangers to look forward to. The Bee Gees. Yeah. Staying alive, staying alive. No, it's... This is your favourite ending to an episode, this one coming up. Here we go, guys.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where
How
the
far do you
island
think
and
we
the
got
cabin
left,
had
do you
been.
think?
There was a light
I'm going to
near
keep
it.
going
It
until
had to
we're
be a
done with
boat.
this episode. I can't cut off now. You're like, eh.
I was close now. I had to get there fast.
5 minute
I dreaded what
tops?
I would find.
Oh man, I'm
I
getting
tried
really
to hold on
excited.
to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Excuse me? What? Gotta do one of these. Gotta do one of them. What?
Wait, are you? Wait.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No, get away! Sorry, please, leave. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us.
Where's my wife, you bastard? Some quick thinking there to grab the flare. Guys, get ready for something epic. I mean, already that was epic. But I think something else. Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger episode, guys. Cliffhanger.
What a wretched life. I was born on the day that my poor mama died. I was cut from her belly with a Stanley knife. My daddy did a jig.
Oh, that was crazy. I've never actually experienced that sort of atmosphere again before. It was absolutely electric.
Yes, it was absolutely electric. You're right, Nat. Thanks so much for the bits there. And oh yeah, and then the Least quotes this song. I was cut from my belly with a Stanley knife. Oh my God. Yeah, cinema. That was cinema. That was great. Really looking forward to tomorrow, where tomorrow I'm going to be on a little bit earlier than today. On Sundays, I go from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That was awesome, man. That was really good. I hope everybody had a really good time. I enjoyed myself. Every time I'm enjoying the streams a little bit more. And I hope that you all are as well. And any suggestions that you have, please let me know. Also, if anyone hasn't joined the Discord, when I say the Discord, I'm not talking about the Paperback Journeys Discord. I'm talking about the J-Boy Frosty Discord. Does everybody have that? Let me just get it for you for anyone that doesn't have it. Let me just get it for you for anybody that doesn't have the J-Boy Frosty Discord. Oh, did you just post it up, Elendil? Is that it there? Yes, I think it is, right? Awesome. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, thanks so much for posting that up. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so if anybody wants to join, that's where we, it's a small community at the moment, but it's like anything. It's going to grow over time. And so, yeah, I think that that's where we're hanging out, talking about some video game stuff rather than book stuff. And it's also where you get notifications that when I go live, like on the Discord, automatically it sends out a notification now. I set that up. Yeah, our tech queen on it again, Elendil. Hot Llama, glad you're enjoying it. And again, thanks so much, Nat, for the bits. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you all for watching so much. And I'm going to jump off now. And yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. Another episode 4. We're absolutely tearing through Alan Wake. And then there's just more stuff to look forward to, right? Alan Wake, then Control, Alan Wake DLC, then Control, Alan Wake 2. Everybody keeps telling me how good Alan Wake 2 is. They're like, oh, yeah, Alan Wake's good, but Alan Wake 2 is crazy good, like amazing. So yeah, really excited about it. Yeah, all right, so I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow as well, the weekend recap. But yeah, everyone's like, Alan Wake 2 is indeed crazy good. Oh, man, I'm so excited. Gaming! Who knew video games were good? Everybody. All right, see you later, everyone. Have a good one. And
on Alan Wake.
Oh, we're not going to do this
I'm
just now.
by the law.
We're not going to do that right now. Yeah, thanks so much, everyone, for joining me. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday night. Have a good one. Bye. See ya.